Francisco Frank Garcia II, the Black Latin Prince, president and founder of the original Historical Music Society of Detroit. This funky guy, Dr. Funk, as he has been proclaimed, Billy Hatcher. Billy, tell us about the Fun Company and Betty LaVette and Jim Lewis and your brother Don, and let's take it back for him for those who may not know. Oh, and before you do that, I just want to say that each one of these guys sitting up here is regarded in Europe and in Asia throughout the world as the highest and the best in their profession. And we're very proud and very happy to be together at this point in our lives. Take it away, Funk.
Mercy. Betty LaVette. What can I say about Betty LaVette?
What do you want to say?
She's a good singer and she's a good performer, She gets kind of excited sometimes, but I guess everybody does it at a point, I enjoyed her singing, Jim Lewis was the manager. He was my manager as well as her manager. And we did a lot of shows, a lot of big things with Johnny Trudell and the big band, Jimmy Wilkins, big orchestras, stuff like that.
Don't forget the road trips.
Yeah, well, the road trip was kind of rough. The money that we was looking for wasn't there. Because I believe that some of the money was taken from us. Now, if I know for a fact it was, and I didn't appreciate that. We went through a lot of down hardship. Betty was always, upset over something,
And that's right, Thomas was part of that group too.
Yes, he was.
Thomas Postel.
Yeah, he would break through the clothes like all the rest of us. It was a rough deal.
Oh man, packing a full house Hammond organ with speaker into a Volkswagen van.
Yeah.
Was that anything like carrying those Leslie speakers down flights of
buddy.
stairs?
And carrying that organ up 10 flights. Yeah.
Right. Oh, buddy.
It was really rough. Garcia. After that, I had resigned for Betty. I couldn't take it anymore. I quit the Federation, Union, and all that stuff. I got with another group, the Funkadelics, the Polybits, better known as P-Funk nowadays, George Clinton. And he didn't want to cooperate. Cut a few records. Maybe Bell and the Horseback When I Bet You by the Funkadelics.
All right.
Did a lot of recording stuff.
Oh, yeah, Free Your Mind and Your Ass Will Follow.
Yeah. And then I got with Barrett Strong. Well, that's when my career started to blossom a little. We did things for Columbia Records, ABC.
Now, Barrett recorded Money, right?
Right. He recorded.
That was one of Motown's
first
hits.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, they still play that tune on a lot of commercial work.
Oh, yeah.
On a lot of movies.
Oh, yeah.
So he still gets his royalties.
Oh, yeah.
Barrett was the first one that really paid me what I was worth and more. Matter of fact, he gave me the name Dr. Funk because everything I played was funky,
All right now.
Well, I know that you and Charlie and Preacher are regarded as and Bobby Lowe are regarded as some of the best guitarists that ever came out of Detroit.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Or anywhere else.
All right now.
Yeah. And from there, I got with David Ruffin. That was a going experience.
Yeah, I remember being with him too.
Yeah.
Amen.
It was kind of rough. And we did the Apollo Theater with 8th Day and the 100 Proof.
Which brings us back to McKinley again.
Yeah.
We're not getting away from this guy.
Stay close. I enjoyed myself immensely traveling around the country and stuff. But then at some time in my life, it got boring because the same old kept popping up.
Right. How many times can you play Knock on Wood?
Oh, please.
Hold on, I'm coming.
That's right.
And I did a lot of things for a lot of people. Mary Wells, the little short husband, we played behind her.
Herman Griffin.
Yeah.
Herman Griffin. Yeah.
Yeah. So I did a lot of music work. Did a lot of writing. Did a lot of writing for the one. Who was that? The Dynamics. Funky Key and E. I wrote that and arranged it.
That's the original Dynamics with Zach and Sonny Baker and not with Fudge.
No.
Okay.
You know, original guys.
Okay.
You know, and I didn't get any credit. Well, I got credit for it, but I didn't get paid for it. There was no royalty money there. Ronnie Shannon took that money and ran. You know, but I enjoyed, you know, cutting the record. Being in the studio, you know, excites me because my creativity starts to flow more, you know. So I enjoyed that, and I was with a lot of people.
Yeah, if we start trying to name people we've been
No,
with, we'd
they'd be here for 10 hours.
10-hour show.
Yeah. So that's about it, you know.
Well, we're glad that you decided to come out of retirement. Well, not retirement because you were always active, but to
still
join
play.
the group. You know, I want to thank each one of you guys personally because each one of you guys had the option to say no. You know, and I love each one of you and bless each one of you for taking the chance to recognize that, you know, we actually need to do this because the world needs to know what we've done. If we don't tell our story, nobody else will. You know, and it's.
I'd like to just make a little statement about musicianship. Myself, Billy Hatcher, and McKinley Jackson, in our own individual groups, we would take a small aggregation of musicians, say maybe 3, 4, or maybe 5, and we would sound like a 10-piece band, a 12-piece band, with horns and everything, because of the dedicatedness to the musicianship. We would listen to a song, we'd pick out the most important, the key parts in the song, whether it be a trumpet line, or organ line, a piano line, a drum lick, a bongo lick, whatever it was. And we'd incorporate that in our technique of playing, so that when the singer was out front, it sounded like he had that full aggregation behind him. And there was very few musicians that were capable of doing that. Billy was one of the prolific ones. I would try. McKinley and the groups, the guys that we had with the politicians, we all had that technique. We would blow 16-piece, 20-piece bands off the stage.
Yeah.
Not even trying. We just got up there and just did our thing. But it showed that our love of playing music was embedded in the Detroit psyche. Those musicians that came up through and without Motown were dedicated to the musicianship and the sound of making Detroit a top music center.
Yep.
Well, I would say we succeeded.
I'd say so.
No doubt.
We succeeded.
Oh, yeah.